This is a trading review for the 13th of June 2022 on Monday. So I took only 2 trades. I tried my best to be disciplined, and one of the trades worked out okay. The other one didn't. My first trade on Apple was an S4 short, and the problem with this trade is that it was focus I was focusing too much on the level S4 for my entry and not on the break of a compression area, and I got stopped out because I made my entry too far from S4, and because my entry was super extended, I did not manage to. I wanted to keep a good size, so I placed my stop below S4. So that immediately tells you that you're trading wrong. And you can look at the 5 minutes; it's incredibly choppy. So the lesson from here is to wait for the candles to become smaller and offer an opportunity. So yeah, after watching this price action on the 1 minute, I got stopped out, so -1 R here. This was a bad trade. I should have avoided it. Maybe after seeing this rejection of the S4 level, I could have gone for an S4 reversal, but it was an outside day, as you can see here on Apple. So it was not necessarily a good idea to take the reversal. But I did see this hammer on Apple on the 1 minute, and you can see the dojo in the 5 minute, not with a lot of volume, but plenty enough for this kind of candle. And we had the reversal here on the 5 minute. I did not take the trade here because it's not part of my playbook, but you can see here I made my entry on a pullback, which is perfectly fine. I missed my entry here after this break, but managed to make my entry on a pullback. Reasonable stop loss now, which is S4, and I managed to get out 2 to 1, but the stock failed to break further down. It reversed. It was a very choppy market, but it happens. Maybe I should have gotten all out at 2 to 1, but it's okay. So this was just a +1 R, so we just canceled the previous loss. And then my mistake here was not making another entry, because we attempt this is a forget this entry. This entry was a more obvious signal. It was a stronger trade to take, because this one could be expansion, so this one can like consolidate and chop around S4 and stop me out. And even though it worked out, this trade is not as good as this one, because this one gives you a little bit of a hammer on the 5 minute, obvious hammers on the 1 minute, and it offers a very good entry on the 1 minute at the breakdown of the S4 level. So everything that I tried to rush here and a little bit of luck here, this was a perfect entry, and you don't see it here, but this stock actually run down to 132.50 and below, and then it pulled back, but it offered the 3R 4R opportunities. So that's disappointing. There was other stocks I was watching, but I was not fast enough to take the trades. But it's okay. I think the JD one is the only one that I could have taken, but it was on the scanner, so I had to search for it. So yeah, those were the 2 trades that I took, and I'm gonna move this to get working on the trades. So this was an S4 short breakout. This trade, I think this is a failed trade. This was a short. It was an outside day. It was bearish, and the stock open outside S4, so it was very weak. We just had to wait for for a move to the gray area and a push through S4 to retake it. So it opened outside. No, it didn't work. We got -1. We did not add out the level. We did not make an entry after compression. We did not have stacks. Nope. Did we even make an entry on the 1 minute break? Yeah, I guess. Yeah, the 1 minute and the 5 minute, but it was super extended, the 5 minute. So no. So yeah, it's pretty much an F. Yes, entry in anticipation. Stock was far from S4. No, this was not an entry anticipation. The stock was far from S4, so it was a late entry. So broke one rule. The other trade was better. I think it's gonna be like a B, but we'll see. All of this is the same. So it gave us 1 R. So let's look at the details of this trade. So we have fairly, I think we had fairly good volume, good signals of the reversal. And we did drop below S4. We enter again once more at the break of the 5 minute candle. The 1 minute candle was not a breakdown, but it was a pullback, so that's fine. I think I did well recovering, but my problem is that psychologically I wasn't well enough to take the other trade. That's the only issue. And what else? My age. So yeah, so I have it here. One trade, cancel the other, so 0. And I'm gonna do the review for the Tuesday on the next video.